Artist. Today I'm going to show you how to create a 3D paper flower sculpture. And so you're going to need some things. For this project, you're going to need scissors, pencil, you're going to need three pieces of paper, and paint for this, and later either a glue bottle or a glue stick. All right, so first what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of the pieces of paper, and I am going to fold it in half, just like a card. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down the middle. Leave one side just how it is, and then take the other side, and then you're going to fold this one in half like a card as well. Open that back up, and then cut that in half as well. All right, so one of these, you can either save this in case you mess up on your first one, or you can recycle it. So now I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to start to draw the pieces of the flower. So what I like to do, because we're going to make several layers of a flower, what I like to start out with is just like a very light circle in the middle. I know it's hard to see on my screen, but you want like a light circle to start off with, and then you just start making like big petals. They don't have to be perfect. They will look beautiful either way, and you can do the petals however you want. If you want them to be more rounded or more pointed, that's up to you. But try and fill up most of the paper. So, and you don't have to leave the circle how it is. You can erase it. It's up to you how you do this. And now I'm going to take my second piece of paper, and same thing, I'm going to make my circle, but it's going to be bigger. You want to make bigger and bigger petals as we move on, because that's going to build up the layers of the flower. So I'm going to make bigger ones on this one. All right, and then you're going to take your second piece of paper, and this is going to be the last layer of your flower, and you are going to make a big circle for that, and you are going to make big petals. Like that. And so I'm just going to number them just so I know which ones are which. So this is the small one's number 1, medium is 2, this one's 3, and then my last one, it's kind of up to you how this one goes. This isn't going to be petals or anything, but it can be leaves, it can be a lily pad, things like that. So I think I'm going to draw a lily pad. Just going to make a big circle with kind of like a slice cut out of it. Looks like a Pac-Man, things like that. And then after I'm done with these, then I am going to paint them. And you don't have to paint the petals the same color. These can be up to you how you paint those. So now I am going to start to paint my paper. All right, now that I've painted everything, I'm going to leave everything to dry, and then I'll show you the next step in assembling your 3D paper flower. All right, now that everything is dry, I'm going to cut out all of the flowers. Now that I have all the flower petals cut out, I'm going to start to assemble them. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to flip this over, the big one over, and I am going to put a hefty dot of glue stick on the back. Don't put it on the petals because we're going to curl those up. And so I put it in the middle, And I'm going to place my flower where I want it and give it a nice press. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to start to curl the flowers a little bit so their petals are up. And you're going to see some white of the paper. So if you ever do this in the future, and if you have time, you could paint the other side of the paper so that white doesn't show. But I don't mind it. I think it looks good. Some of the purple kind of bled through, so I think that looks kind of nice. So I'm going to just curl all of these. And then I'm going to repeat the process for my middle and my small flower. Just kind of fluffing them all out so they all look really pretty. Fluff, 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 fluff. And there you have it. There we have our 3D pop-out flower. I think it looks beautiful. Thanks for watching.